What is going on, all you guys out there? This is your boy Blakey the Kid, and of course we are back with another Faithful Gaming video. So two things, man. I apologize. I know I said in my recent video that I was going to live stream the Tokyo Game Show presentation of King of Fighters 15, but two things happened. One, it happened late at night, and so I figured, you know, why even bother or whatever, because it was super late at night. Those of you guys know I normally post in the mornings, or well, for me it's the morning time when I post my videos and stuff like that. But then the second thing happened. I decided to do another recording and found out at the end that never recorded. So we're here with this, and we're just gonna I'm just gonna basically give you guys a rundown of, you know, my thoughts of the Tokyo Game Show, some things that I picked up on, some things that I saw, and, you know, just, you know, a couple of my reactions to it. So with that being said, here we go. So first things first, there's one thing that I kind of saw about Shun'ei. Looks like he kind of got nerfed. Now, those of you guys who are familiar with Shun'ei's dash knuckle attack, you know that it does a wall bounce after it hits. But now, I don't know if, you know, they kind of showed this already, but that move right there, when it hits, regardless on whether or not the character's in the air already or whatever, it normally did a wall bounce in King of Fighters 14, but now it seemed like it just did a hard knockdown instead, and it actually didn't do a wall bounce now. So it kind of seemed like, you know, maybe they nerfed Shun'ei. Maybe this is a nerf, or maybe it's just a change that they made. If so, I mean, those of you guys know I'm a Shun'ei hater anyway, so like, it's whatever, man. Another thing that I saw is, you know, of course, the Isla or Isla trailer. Now this is, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I saw this, I fanboyed out. I'm in love with this character. Like, she's freaking awesome. I believe she's a well put together character. Truth be told, I like her better than Shun'ei. I really like her, man. I really like her design. Her moves seem nice. She has a double jump. Come on, man. Double jump. Come on, man. It's freaking awesome. The supers look nice. As you'll see later in the trailer. Let me just rewind real quick. As you see later on in this video, which we're going to show, after this special, you could do a follow-up, which, you know, kind of, I'm not gonna lie, man, that seems kind of top tier, man. Now, so of course, normal idea behind this is, you know, of course, the damage for the super desperation move is going to be nerfed, but, you know, you get a whole follow-up after it, so it's like, wow. And that's one thing I automatically like about her: combo potential. I just hope they don't dupe her. I just really hope they don't. Man, she looks so cool, man. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, man. Ooh, yeah. Not gonna lie, Neomax a little lackluster, but it still looks better than Shun'ei's. And that is all that matters. Then they started talking about the max mode, how it would take 2 bars in order to you know, kind of activate into max mode, regardless of how you use it. And then they also noticed, they also talked about how a lot of characters, well, a lot of people who play King of Fighters 14, you know, they mainly looked at it from a standpoint of, you do crouching light kicks into max mode and stuff like that. And so what they were trying to do is come up with a mechanic system, if you will, to you know, kind of switch things up a lot. Cause like, and that was real legit, man. A lot of King of Fighters 14, see, watch this, takes 2 bars to activate, regardless on whether you go into quick mode or just regular do it. Takes 2 bars. And they start, you know, like I mentioned earlier, the how a lot of people like to activated from a light kick and stuff like that. And so it really seems like they're trying to adjust the flow of the gameplay with King of Fighters 15, which I'm all for. Never against that and stuff like that, bro. So yeah, man, like even EX moves is good in this game. Of course, they mentioned, you know, you can use it whenever. Another thing that they mentioned, draft versus. Now, draft versus mode is kind of not like what we were expecting at first. So basically, what it is what they do is you in draft versus mode, first player and second player, whoever that is, you take turns picking a character, and whoever picks a character, that character. So if I'm player 1 and I pick Shun'ei, then player 2 cannot pick Shun'ei. They have to pick somebody else. It kind of builds for strategy and stuff like that. And they also possibly talked about, you know, having this mode being played in tournaments and stuff like that, which I highly doubt that's gonna happen. But if they do it, you know, it'll be interesting. I don't know if I'll be participating in a tournament like that, because I want to play with who I want to play with, and I ain't scared to play against anybody else or whatever, regardless on whether or not they're cheap or not. But at the end of the day, you know, it would definitely be something to play casually. It'd definitely be something fun to play casually, and I would definitely play it casually. You know, just to switch things up, man. Another thing I liked about this was, you know, they talked about the DJ mode. Like, you could pick the songs that you actually want to hear while you're playing and stuff, and while you're fighting against people. And I love that because, you know, let's be real, man. The King of Fighters soundtrack is awesome. And so if I can play the songs that I want to play while I'm beating you online, that's just all the more grand for me. And you know, it makes the game more fun for me as well. I know back in old King of Fighters and stuff, especially like King of Fighters 13, like King of Fighters 14, not so much, because I didn't really care for the soundtrack of King of Fighters 14. But like King of Fighters 13 and King of Fighters 11, I would play with characters from specific teams just so I could hear their you know, just so I could hear their song, because it was, you know, jamming and stuff like that. So I like that, man. The new characters, they talked about the new video and this little, you know, anime type video that they're gonna have and stuff like that, which is cool. And you know, I'm looking forward to that as well. That's gonna be definitely interesting to watch, especially if from the people who made the Fatal Fury motion picture. That's also going to be good watching. So they also mentioned King of Fighters 98 Ultimate Match Final Edition coming this winter as well. Now, I don't know if you a lot of people, I don't know, man. I never really ran into a lot of people that played King of Fighters 98 Ultimate Match, but I personally love this game, and it was real fun to play. If you like playing King of Fighters 98, then 98 Ultimate Match is you know, the same, just more balanced, if you will, if you can really even call it that. But it is what it is, man. I actually like this game. I will be getting this game, will be playing this game, and they just say it's coming this winter. They ain't actually give a release date or whatever. They also mentioned DLC characters for King of Fighters 15 coming as well soon, and actually announcing that. Now, my guess, hands down, is definitely going to be the Orochi team. Is going to be the Orochi team's Orochi versions of themselves. So those of you guys are not familiar with that, Yashiro, the punch guy, he is, his Orochi form is like a grappler. Shermie, who's naturally a grappler, she becomes like basically Benimaru, if you will. Has his Raikoken super move and stuff like that, and then starts having electric attacks. And then Chris, his Orochi form, he becomes basically like Kyo, controlling flames. His flames is purple, just like Iori's is, because of course he gets his flame from the Orochi powers. And so and those of you guys are not familiar with the Orochi team lore, they were basically supposed to be kind of like evil versions of Team Japan. So of course Orochi Yashiro was supposed to be Daimon, who's the grappler, and then Orochi Shermie is supposed to be like Benimaru basically, and then of course Orochi Chris is supposed to be like Kyo. with the flames and stuff like that, man. I always loved the Orochi Chris and so on and so forth. I hope they like kind of flesh him out more, make him more cheap, if you will. I mean, because the character was always good and stuff like that. Now, this was another thing that I noticed. You see, it seems like they changed up Kyo's far-standing hard punch. That right there. I don't know if that's his far-standing hard punch or maybe it's a new command number, but it looks like they changed his far-standing hard punch. But I believe I saw him do the other punch as well. That one up close. Yeah, I think they changed his far-standing hard punch. So, you know, it seemed like they're still like kind of fleshing out the characters a little bit more. So, I mean, it's definitely interesting to see. Has like these little acid hand super move or whatever. Like that right there, man. It looks interesting. It's not necessarily a fireball, but I'm interested to see how one would use that in an actual gameplay match. Looks interesting, and none to say the least, man. And so yeah, so that's pretty much it about the Tokyo Game Show, what they showed off and stuff like that. Definitely love seeing Shun'ei get beat. Not gonna lie to you guys. Brightens my day up in lots of ways. So yeah, guys, that'll be it for this video. If you liked what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe. And you know, just let me know. Leave a comment down in the comment section. Let me know, you know, what you liked about the Tokyo Game Show. You know, let me know also the type of content that you would like to see me going forth, putting out and things of that nature. Really will help me out. Really will help the channel out. And then with your subscription, let me know that all of my labors are not in vain, if you will. So with that being said, also, you know, September 30th is here already. Melty Blood is out. I will be getting that game, and not only will I be getting it, but I'll be uploading more videos about Melty Blood type Lumina, because that game is going to be awesome. So with that being said, it's your boy Blakey the Kid. Remind you guys to stay faithful.